Good afternoon, podcast listeners. I am Kat Johnson with Expedia Cruises OVC. Thank you for joining us today on the Travel Insider, where we get to welcome Brian Palmer from MSC Cruises. Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you so much for having me, Kat. I'm so excited to be here with all of your viewers.
Absolutely. Well, we've had you on a couple times already, and we've been able to talk a little bit about MSC Cruises. But in case this is somebody's first time with us, do you want to give us a brief overview of who MSC Cruises is?
Sure. MSC Cruises is a cruise line that started in Europe. We have a beautiful lineup of ships, 23 in our fleet and growing. We are a subsidiary of MSC Group, which also includes MSC Cargo Division and our luxury product, Explorer Journeys. So a pretty large company that a lot of people aren't real familiar with yet, but we are a family-owned company, and we did start in Europe, as I mentioned, and growing worldwide.
Absolutely. Well, I'm sure everybody's going to know you guys pretty soon. You seem to be taking over the market with your beautiful ships. We've had you on before. We've talked a little bit about your yacht club, a little bit about your private island, but I thought it'd be really fun today to play a game. So we're going to, first time ever on the Travel Insider, we're going to play fact or fiction. Is that okay with you?
Sounds good.
Okay, so we have some questions that people generally have about MSC Cruises, and you're going to let us know if it's a fact or if it's a fiction. Okay?
Okay, let's do
So
it.
the first question is, does MSC Cruises have a European feel? Fact or fiction?
Well, I would say that's kind of a fact. Yeah, as I mentioned, we started in Europe. We are the market leader in Europe. We're also the market leader in South America. So we do have an international feel on our ships. Our ships are built in a modern, contemporary design. And, we do have a product that fits a lot of different people's, excuse me, a lot of different clientele. We do have an elegant feel to our ships. And as I mentioned, a very cosmopolitan and contemporary feel in their design and style.
Awesome. I would absolutely agree with that. Our second fact or fiction question is, our MSC Cruises ships are just all about the destinations? Fact or fiction?
That is fiction. Yeah, we do visit many great destinations worldwide, over 250 different countries that we visit. But as far as the ships go, full of various experiences for all different types of people with attractions, entertainment, pools, and all sorts of activities for a variety of different sailors. You can see there our arcade area. We do have virtual reality rides and games, and just so much entertainment for so many different types of travelers.
Yes, and I think we have an image of your spa here, which I might not get off into a destination if I could hang out in a spa like this. This is beautiful.
It is beautiful. Yeah, you can see the waterfall cascading down there into the hot tub. There are salt rooms in there, various saunas. There are snow rooms on many of our new modern ships, so you can go from hot and cold to enjoy that type of therapy, and various steam rooms and stuff of that nature. Not to mention all the different treatments that you can get by our massage specialists and stuff like that. So, really, a great place to get pampered on board our ships.
Absolutely. So you go to a variety of destinations, but the ship can also be a destination into itself, all the wonderful things you have on board.
Of
Um,
course, and
my,
so much for traveling families to do together as well.
well, actually, that goes to my next fact or fiction. So my next fact or fiction is that MSC is just for families.
Well, I wouldn't say that. There is so much to do for families with our kids clubs that we have on board. There are 5 different kids clubs depending on the age of the children. However, we do cater to a wide variety of travelers from couples, groups. We have weddings on board and at our private island for those guests that are looking for that, a destination wedding. Really a great offering from MSC Cruises, but so much for families to do as well. And even, for solo travelers that may want to, travel alone and meet people along their journey.
I do know that you have some adult-only experiences on board the ship. Here's a picture of your brewery that's on board, which is absolutely incredible that you fit an entire brewery on board a ship. This is on MSC
This
World America, I believe.
That is on MSC World America. All of our new class of ships that are called World Class, there are currently two afloat and two more coming shortly. The This is one of the places where you will find me. I do like to enjoy beer, and we have some great beers that are made on board. There's an IPA, there's an American lager, and an American pale ale. They're all made right on board with desalinated ocean water, which is really unique and different. We have other venues as well, like our Gin Project, which is just above the Masters of the Sea Brew Pub. And in the Gin Project, everything is based on gin drinks, and there is an open floor in between Gin Project and Masters of the Sea down below where guests can enjoy their cocktails while listening to evening entertainment. There are other venues such as our Elixir Bar that do concentrate on specialty cocktails and so many entertainment options around the ship. There is an image there of our champagne bar. Really beautiful venue.
Absolutely. So there's a lot for families. I know we're probably going to get into that a little bit more later on, but absolutely a lot to do for solo travelers and adults as well. I wanted to talk a little bit about Ocean Cay. So there is a thought out there that Ocean Cay is just another private island. Is that fact or fiction? So there is another question that Ocean Cay is just another private island. Is that fact or fiction?
Well, based on the feedback that we get from our guests, Kat, I would say that that is absolutely fiction. Ocean Cay was developed as a marine reserve, so it's really serene, peaceful, and it's really everything that you would want in the Bahamas for an island destination. There are many
So
activities on board. Our guests can enjoy paddle boarding. We have snorkeling. We have wave runner tours that go all around the island. There is the place where there's a shipwreck for snorkeling on an adjacent island that
mhm.
guests can enjoy with one of our shore excursions. And yeah, wave runner tours, kayaks, so much to do on the island, but also very peaceful and serene and built on environmentalism and sustainability principles.
Awesome. So moving on from that, fact or fiction, evenings on board are quiet. Fact or fiction?
Kat, come on, you know better. You've sailed with us. You know better. Fiction, absolutely fiction. There is so much to do at night between our theater shows that we have, these big, beautiful theater shows. There is our main theater, and on World America, we have the Panorama Lounge that you see right there. That whole wall of windows turns into a projection screen where we feature shows like Queen Symphonic with aerialists and singers and dancers and a live band with a symphony orchestra that's projected onto those windows. We do have large casinos with so many offerings on board as far as gaming and slot machines and stuff like that. On MSC World America, there is even a smoking room that's behind glass just for guests who smoke that want to enjoy slot machines. We also have a lot of different theme parties on our cruises with our silent disco party. Maybe that's why you got that fact or fiction about nights being quiet. It's because it's silent disco party night. Maybe that's a little bit quiet. But we also have our classic disco party and our white party. And again, so many theater shows and various clubs that have karaoke and dancing and lounges with live entertainment, even comedy shows.
Awesome. Yes, I know there are a lot of, I personally know there are a lot of things to do. This is actually a great picture of your sports bar on board. I know my husband would be here all night long watching all the different games. So this looks like a great place to hang
I've been there on a Sunday during football season, and what a
out.
great atmosphere it is in there with travelers from so many different cities watching their games.
Yes.
Really a fantastic atmosphere, and a great place to grab some bar food. We have like wings and a limited menu in there for different types of bar food that people like to enjoy in a sports pub.
Awesome. Okay, so we cleared that one up. What about fact or fiction? MSC Yacht Club is only for the ultra luxury market. And I will say, before I let you answer this, I can understand why this might be a thought because it is so beautiful in the MSC Yacht Club.
Well, it is truly an experience that our guests love, and many of them that sail in Yacht Club continue to come back for because of the exclusivity, the privacy, the inclusions that come with it, including 24-hour butler service and concierge service, the private venues that we have in there, including our top sail lounge, the magnificent accommodations that we have available for our guests in there. And, it's private restaurant and private pool deck. So much to offer there that you would think, yeah, this is probably not very affordable. But when you compare us to other cruise lines, you're going to find that, yeah, it's, less out of reach than a lot of people might think for the product that you're getting.
Absolutely. You definitely get that ship within a ship when you're in the yacht club. You get your exclusive lounge, your exclusive pool deck, you get your beautiful staterooms, but then you can go and enjoy the rest of the ship as well. So you get a best of both worlds in the yacht club.
Certainly. Absolutely. Yep.
Oh, maybe we do have a quick picture. Yes, there is one
Oh,
of the
we
speakers.
have
That is
images.
so
Fantastic.
beautiful. I know. If I wasn't in the spa, I would be here.
Absolutely. I can see why.
So another fact or fiction is that MSC Cruises has more than 20 different dining venues on some of its ships. Is that even possible?
You know, I had to go and check on that one to be honest with you, because I did not think that actually there were 20 different dining venues, but on the world class of ships like MSC World America, which you can see pictured behind me, there are actually more than 20 different venues where you can enjoy something as far as dining goes. Shown here in this photo, this is our Paxos Greek Taverna, something that is authentically Greek and only on MSC World America sailing out of Miami right now. We also have several other dining options, including, oh, there's an image changing here. Oh, that is Ola Tacos and Cantina. So for Mexican themed type of food, we also have our Butcher's Cut Steakhouse, Italy, and our Kyoto sushi and teppanyaki restaurants, all available on Butcher's Cut. These are all specialty restaurants, but then we have a lot of main dining restaurants, buffets, places where you can grab a quick bite, and including the pool areas as well, where we also serve food to go.
So a
Certainly. So
7 night cruise is probably not enough to experience all those dining venues.
got a good point there. Yeah,
Yes,
absolutely.
have to do back to back. Do the 7 and 7 and do a 14 night.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, my
Sure.
next factor fiction is there's not a whole lot to do on board, which we might have already debunked this one just in the first part of this podcast. But you tell me, is there a lot to do on board?
Oh, absolutely fiction on that one. The water parks alone. I have to tell you, when I sailed on World America, I waited until we got to our first port and let everybody go on board, get off the ship so that my friends and I could go enjoy all the water slides that we have. Right now, you're showing the harbor area. This is where we have a ropes climbing course up above. There's a variety of different water slides. Things for adventure seekers like our drop slide, which is a water slide, and also our jaw drop, which is a dry slide that goes from deck 22 all the way down to deck 8. A lot of great things as far as that area goes. Just adjacent to that is our Sportsplex, which is an indoor air conditioned area where guests can enjoy basketball. Sometimes it has pickleball. As you can see there in the image, we offer bumper cars in there on
That
certain
looks like
nights,
so much
and
fun.
also roller skating and a variety of activities in there for guests to do. There are also large theater production shows that our guests can enjoy while they're there, as I already mentioned, and a lot of interactive entertainment, including virtual reality type of rides, our Formula One race car simulators, and a lot of outdoor parties and stuff like that. So complete fiction on that one. There is so much to do on our ships, Kat.
Well, and you mentioned all the indoor stuff, but you have beautiful pool deck that guests can sun themselves on. You have obviously all the eateries that we talked about. So I am 100% certain nobody is going to be bored on one of your ships.
Yeah, absolutely. I would agree. And that one that's shown in this image, this is on MSC World America. This is actually an indoor slash outdoor pool. It does have a retractable roof. So if it's raining out, we can certainly close that. And it's two different levels. And there's hot tubs in that area. And adjacent to it, just outside a big wall of windows, you do have a big, long main pool. So many different pools. And yacht club guests have their own pool up in the yacht club area for their exclusive use, which is also a great addition for our yacht club guests.
Absolutely. Okay, went through a number of them. This is the last one. Fact or fiction? MSC is one of the fastest growing cruise lines globally.
Well, I will say this. In my 9 years with MSC Cruises, we've launched 12 new ships. So that ought to tell you a lot about our growth. Recent announcements include in the next 9 years, 12 more. So
Wow.
right now, the world-class ships are what are being built. We have two afloat. That's part of our 23 in our fleet that are currently sailing. We have another one coming out later this fall that'll be sailing in the Mediterranean. And coming in November of 2027, MSC World Atlantic coming to Port Canaveral. So we're all excited about that. Those are the first four in a class of what's going to be 8 ships. And then we have another class of ships, 6 of them coming starting in 2030 that are still in development. So awfully excited about our growth as we continue to expand around the world and globally.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for taking time to be with me today to clear up some of those myths about MSC Cruises and let us know about all the wonderful features and benefits that our guests can experience when they're on MSC. Obviously, there's a lot to choose from. Every ship is a little bit different and has different amenities. So you can reach out to your Expedia Cruises of OVC Travel Advisor, and we will make sure that we get you on the right ship for exactly how you want to experience your vacation. Thank you so much, Brian, for being with us today. We appreciate it. It's always great to see you.
Thank you for having me, Kat. Good to see you as well.
Bye.